Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make the way to the top of the hill. Each time you try. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with the Pokemon sales data video. A couple of things to go over before the Pokemon sales. A little story from a friend of mine and his mom, same one again. So somebody ordered 10 meals this morning, 10 Happy Meals, but only one of them had food. So, all right, I'm going to order 10 meals. You know, the Happy Meals with the Pokemon packs, but I'm only going to get one of them that food. The other 9 just give me empty boxes and packs. Okay, they comply. Somebody comes in a little while later, orders 40 of them. 40, and they actually want the food, they want everything. They comply. They do it. Same guy goes back to his car, comes back in, tries ordering another 40. And they told him to heck right off. It's like, nope, we're not doing that. Actually reminds me of a story where, this is like, oh God, so long ago. It was like 10, 15 years ago, something like that. I was working at a tropical smoothie, and I go with this guy, Vinny, over to Wendy's. We're all in the same like parking lot thing over here, like little small shopping super center. And he said it goes to this like old Spanish lady at Wendy's, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you guys, you get 10% off when you come into my store. Do I get 10% off when I come here?" And she's like, "F you!" Like, I was like, "Oh my!" This is before people were like all sensitive about like, being politically correct, and it is like, oh wow, like he just took it so well too. He's like, oh, okay. That was just so funny. I just thought I'd tell you guys that story because it was funny. But she said she dropped the F-bomb. It was great. So, outside of the Pokemon drama in the McDonald's stuff, how do I feel about it? I don't know. I'm not doing it, partly because I don't have the time. Mostly because I don't have the time. I'd go. Honestly, I would go. And let's say at night, if I had time, or I had money for whatever, I'd go and order, 10, 20 White Castle sliders. As far as going to McDonald's and getting, 5 or 10 Happy Meals, I could do that. Yeah, and then I would eat most of it. Now, nowadays, would I do that? I would go and I would, give the food to some homeless people or, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really on either side of whether you should do it or shouldn't do it. Probably should not do it, but free market, can't really blame you. Now, speaking of packs, base set packs, what are they going for? 10, 12 grand, something like that, maybe 14, 15. Logan Paul's? Logan Paul's are going for 20 grand. That is the current bid on his packs right now. A couple hours left. And a bunch of people are just like, and here's where I think I mentioned this in my Earth 2 video, got some immaturity in the market. It's like, you're spending too much for packs. Can't do that. Shouldn't do that. There's a big difference on spending packs. Logan Paul's. One Logan Paul, you automatically get this Logan Paul Hollow. It's like a promo. There's only gonna be a few of them, so you automatically get that. That'll be a couple grand by itself, offset some of that cost. But also, if I buy a Pokemon pack from Logan Paul through the Chavez Trading Company or the Chavez Canto Project, Chavez Media Channel, whichever one of my companies I try to do it for. I'm going to get, I don't know how many millions of people to look at that. I could do my referral code with Earth 2. It is going to bring so many people. It's free advertising. That is free yes, you're paying for it in the form of a pack, but $20,000 to get free airtime for that is bananas. Like, it's worth it just for the airtime. Not including the fact that you could have Charizard in there that could get a PSA 10. Now, most likely you won't. Most likely you're not even going to get a Hollow. And even if you do, it's probably going to be a 9. But yeah, that's dunkulous. Trophy Kangaskhan, I was outbid. Now the new bid is $50,201. Getting into actual sales, which I know many of you are here for. Not just to hear me rabble. Thomas Jefferson, rabble. Gym Challenge. Misty's Golduck. This is the first one that had been sold since I sold mine. I don't even know what I sold it for. It was like $4,500, $5,000. On the decline, this sold for $3,750. Erica's Venusaur, first edition PSA 7. First edition PSA 9, sold for $700. So Missy's Golduck, which we don't get sales like that, maybe once every other quarter, $3,750. So I just wanted to reemphasize how much I thought of that. That's a great buy, in my opinion. Rocket's Mewtwo, first edition PSA 9, so $415. Blaine's Charizard, first edition PSA 9, so for $1925. It seems like you're able to get Blaine's Charizard for under $2,000 consistently. I think that's fantastic. Sorry I'm doing that. I talk a lot and my teeth hurt. I don't know why, but it hurts at the end of every day. I'm in pain all the time. Sorry. That's what I do for you. Blaine's Arcanine, first edition PSA 9s for $779. I still think that's undervalued. I think those should be $1,000 minimum, just because of how few there are. As far as the 10s, so the 9 should go up by default. Giovanni's Gyarados, first edition PSA 9, so over $455. That's a good price. Blaine's Charizard, first edition raw. I would have given this a very solid 8, maybe a weak 9. So for $961, which is about the price, what maybe an 8 should be. Neogenesis. Everything I'm going over is first edition. Neogenesis. For Alligator number 5, one with the better artwork, the one that is rarer, harder to get, sold for $660. Togetic, PSA 10, $1,065. That is something we do not see a lot. We do not see a lot of Togetics. We don't see a lot of them. We don't see a lot of Kingdra. They're still rare. Even though they're not as popular, they are very rare. And I think they're undervalued a lot. Lugia, PSA 8, $1975. Apparently you can get these consistently for under $2,500, which in my opinion is a steal. All these are undervalued. If I had extra $1 million, I'd buy all of these. Gym Heroes. Blaine's Moltres, PSA 9, $514. Yeah, not the record price point, but a good price point. Yeah. Erica's Dragonair, PSA 9, $325. I think that should be a little higher because that's Gym Heroes is such under. And I do not have. I have a Erica's Dragonair. That is the only thing from Gym Heroes I have. That is such an undervalued set. It's phenomenal. Again, because when you think of the Gym Challenge set, Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, you go to Gym Challenge because it's got a Blaine's Charizard. Got a Charizard. Gym Heroes doesn't get as much love, but has just as good artwork. Rocket set. Dark Blastoise, PSA 9, $715, and another one for $865. So a little bit of, not a broad spectrum, but a nice spectrum. Dark Charizard, PSA 9, $1375. So that is about $600 below of where Blaine's Charizard is. But again, Dark Charizard, PSA 9, has over 1,100 copies. The Blaine's Charizard does not. Blaine's Charizard is much less than 1,000 copies. Jungle, Vaporeon, PSA 9, $503. Gold Star Charizard, PSA 8, $2750. Neo Discovery Scizor, PSA 9, so for $330. Skyridge, we had a Fisherman Reverse Holo, $168. Aquapolis, I don't know what I put. Oh, it's Electrode, PSA 10, Holo, $360. So that is the data and market analysis for today. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I need to go to the dentist. I love you all. All right, goodbye.